What we have here is the home screen of our McLeod Anywhere app. This is the app that you're going to use to read your load messages, send and receive messages to your driver manager. You can also look at your settlements and find a trailer. We'll start right at the top. Your current assignment button right there, that's the load that you are currently on. If you press it and open it up, it pops up just like this. Now my phone is an Android phone, so if you look at mine, I see this stop, all stops and images at the top. If you have an Apple phone, that information would be at the bottom of your screen and look like a road sign. Now I want to see all the stops on this load, so I'm going to press all stops. That shows me my pickup location and my delivery location. Now to get more information about each one of these loads, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and press on my pickup location. And now it tells me where I'm picking up at, my appointment times, my directions, any instructions I might have. Now another thing that this also tells me, if we scroll back up, is a review of this location. That tells me what people think of it. And then if you notice, my address is in orange and my phone number is in orange as well. Those are hyperlinks. So on an Android phone, with that address is in orange, if I press that, it's going to bring me to my GPS, Google Maps in fact. And it's going to find out where we're at and show me where our location is. What I use this for is to zoom in and see if there's a security gate, if the loading dock is easy to get to, if it's plenty of room to back into. I also scroll out and I look to see how the trucks get in there. See if there's close to an interstate. That way I can double check any directions I might have that were given to me. Now this has another neat feature as well. If I zoom in, I can also do a street view. I just simply click here, go street view, and then I can drop out on the street in front of there. And now I can read any signs that there might be. If there's any instructions, I can see where the guard shack is, where all the trucks are. And I could also check for any speed limit signs or no truck signs, things like that that you might run into. Now I back out of that, and I'm going to go ahead and back all the way back out. By going to the phone number, that goes directly to my phone. So I could call that customer and ask them, how do trucks get in there? Is there overnight parking available? Is this first come, first serve? Is this appointment only? Is this a drop and hook location, or is this a live load? And they can give you that information. So I'm going to look at my delivery in the same way. I can see my address, my phone number, my appointment times, and any directions that there might be. Now another really cool feature on there is you see down at the bottom it says find trailer near stop. If I press that, it's going to find any trailer that's located near where I'm at. And then if I press on the trailer list at the bottom, I can see if they're loaded or empty. That sure makes finding a trailer a lot easier when you're dropping one and you need to get going due to your logbook. We'll go ahead and back out of that and go back to our home screen. Now your My Loads, that's all the loads that you've done. A yellow load means that's your current load. A gray load means it's a load that you've already completed. And a white load would be a pre-plan. Now there's no way to delete your loads on here, but you can decide on how many days worth of loads that you want to show. To do that on an Android phone, you simply press that gear at the top of your screen, and you see I'm showing 365 days worth of loads, and I'm showing all loads, not just loaded only. You decide how many days you want to show, and then press your little submit button or your paper airplane at the top, and that saves your settings. We'll back up to our main home screen again, and now we're going to look at mobile communications. This is where you're going to send and receive messages to your driver manager. If we click on that, you can see these white messages. These are outbound messages. If I had an inbound message that I had not read yet, that message would be in yellow. If I had read the message, it would be gray. To send a message from this, I'm going to press the plus sign at the top of my screen. And then we see it says, please select a form. Now remember, there's only 2 messages that you can send from this. That's your load confirmed message and your freeform message. All loads that you haul, you must send a load confirm message for. That's letting your driver manager know that you have read and understand your instructions. Now, a freeform message is just like a text message that goes straight to your driver manager. First thing we're going to do right now is we're going to do our load confirm message for that load that we just got. So on this one, you notice that it's not in there yet. So I want to go ahead and type that load number in there for the load I just hauled, and then I'm going to press the send button. Now that has successfully sent my load confirmation. Now I want to send a freeform message to my driver manager, let's say to tell him I need time off, I'm running behind, something along those lines. What I would do is I'd press that plus sign, select a form message, and then press freeform. Now I just press on this box here and I can type in whatever message I want. I'm just going to say this is a test. And then hit submit. That message is successfully sent. Remember guys, these messages go directly to your driver manager. Now we're going to back up and we're going to look at my settlements. This is where you would receive your pay stubs. Now as you can see, I haven't been paid in a while. That's just because I haven't driven truck for a while, so my pay stub isn't on here. If I were to click that gear, I could go back to the last time I drove and have my pay stub on there. Let's back out of that and let's go. You notice we have trailer locator right on your main screen as well. Now the other thing I want to show you on this is the user guide. That's down at the bottom. For those of you that this video didn't help, you can press this user guide and that'll take you right to the McLeod Anywhere website, which tells you how to do anything and everything you might want to do on this thing. And they even have videos for Apple and Android phones right at the bottom. If you have any questions, please reach out and talk to your safety department. They would be glad to help you.